Hey everyone, it's Argonath here from The Right Way, and this is a very surprising turn. Apparently, Google fires 28 employees involved in a sit-in protest over $1.2 billion Israel contract. Now, of course, Google is probably one of the very wokest companies out there. I mean, just have a look at when they released their fucking AI and how it kind of rewrote history a bit um, when people search for things. Um, and it had, promoting blacks and lesbians and gays and all this kind of stuff. So let's have a look and see what this surprising turnaround is. It probably comes down to money, actually. So I'm all for it though, from what they for what Google did. So Google has fired 28 employees over their participation in a 10-hour sit-in at the search giant's offices in New York and Sunnyvale, California, to protest the company's business ties with the Israel government. The Post has learned. So this is from the New York Post. The pro-Palestinian staffers who wore traditional Arab headscarves as they stormed and occupied the office of a top executive in California on Tuesday were terminated late Wednesday, after an internal investigation, Google Vice President of Global Security Chris Rackwell said in a company-wide memo. They took over office spaces, defaced our property, and physically impeded the work of other Googlers, Rackwell wrote in the memo obtained by the Post. Their behavior was unacceptable, extremely disruptive, and made co-workers feel threatened. So let's have a look at these absolute idiots in here. Of course, they all have to be wearing fucking masks. Now, I don't know if it's because they're still worried about COVID. I don't know why. Or whether they're just wanting to hide their faces so that apparently, hopefully, they don't get pinned as to who they are and get fired. Well, it didn't seem to help. But look at some of these pathetic signs. Don't be evil, stop retaliation. Well, what about the fucking Hamas terrorists that killed all the Israeli innocent women and children and men as well? Where's your sign to say, don't be evil, Hamas? You fucking asshole. We stand with Palestinian Arab Muslim Googlers. Did you stand by and applaud them when they slaughtered children and women of Israeli descent and men as well? Do you stand with them when they do that, you fucking asshole? I have no respect for any of these assholes in this picture. In New York, protesters had occupied the 10th floor of Google's offices in the Chelsea section of Manhattan as part of a protest that also extended to the company's offices in Seattle for what it called No Tech for Genocide Day of Action. What the fuck? Behavior like this has no place in our workplace, and we will not tolerate it. It clearly violates multiple policies that all employees must adhere to, including a code of conduct and policy on harassment, discrimination, retaliation, standards of conduct, and workplace concerns. The fired staffers are affiliated with a group called No Tech for Apartheid, which has been critical of Google's response to the Israel-Hamas war. Why can't you be critical to Hamas as well for actually instigating it and causing all of this? If they didn't do that, there wouldn't be any of this fucking war in Gaza. The group has posted several videos and live streams of the protest on its X account, including the exact moment the employees were issued with final warnings. So they got warnings and stuff, but no, they still wanted there, so goodbye. Good fucking job, and don't let the fucking door hit you on the way out. And of course, Google is probably only doing this because they want to keep their $1.2 billion contract. Money talks, right? They don't want to lose $1.2 billion. So I don't think it's actually turned the corner of being anti-woke or anything like that, but it's to do with money. And they'll probably sell their soul with money. But still, I'm still happy that the workers have been fired. This evening, Google indiscriminately indiscriminately fired 20. No, it was actually discriminately because you were bloody protesting when you shouldn't have been, and that's why they fired you. It wasn't indiscriminate. They did it for a reason. Okay, so good fucking job. And these fucking Googlers who probably don't know how good they have it working at Google can now go and find a job somewhere else, which is going to be very tough for them. And they're probably not going to get all the benefits that they would have had at Google. So maybe they'll start to get a bit of a dose of real life as well. So good on Google for getting rid of these absolute arseholes, but I'm sure they didn't do it for um, any good reasons or anything. It's purely money driven. But anyway, at least they've got rid of some of the woke riffraff in their workforce, but they've still got a long, long way to go to get rid of that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section, either good or bad. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down. And if you like my content, please subscribe, as it just helps with the algorithm as well. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.